really proud of the way our team rebounded from a horrific start. Came out, we wanted to start fast both halves, and in both halves, gave the ball up, didn't respond well on defense, let them go down and score. Very similar, except the exact opposite to 2 weeks ago when we started the Colorado game. The difference was, our team, after we got down 14, came right back, showed resolve, and won a game in a manner that I really wanted to see if we can be tested, have some adversity, and be able to overcome it. And I was really proud of the character of our young men, that they didn't get down on themselves. They kept fighting. Derek, it was great to set the record. Didn't have a perfect game, but the resolve he showed after throwing the interception to lead our team to continue to score and win this football game was terrific. Really like the way our defense is attacking and creating takeaways. We're still having too many assignment busts that we've got to get cleaned up, but I like the manner in which we're playing most of the time. If you can go 1-0 in this conference, it's always great. And with that, we'll take any questions.
Did you like the pace of how things were going? The seesaw battle.
No, I just want to score and not let them score. I mean, the pace. I mean, we ran 86 plays. I liked our tempo, but we got to take care of the football. Robbie is normally sure-handed. He put the ball on the ground twice. Derek, the first one really wasn't his fault. He got tipped. The second one, made a bad decision there. But those things happen, and good football teams find ways to make up for bad plays, and I was really proud of the way our guys did that.
Rashad Evans made his debut tonight. What were your thoughts on his performance?
I thought it was a nice coming out party. I don't know what his final stats were. 10 catches for 100 yards with a long of 51. I was happy for him. He's been frustrated the last 4 weeks, as has all of his teammates and coaches. It was nice to get him involved, and I thought he took advantage of the opportunity that he had.
And then you forced him into 3 straight turnovers there in the second quarter. How big was that stretch as far as trying to regain that momentum?
Absolutely huge. I hate to keep harping on this, but turnover margin is key. And when we turn the ball over, we talk to our defense about, hey, their defense is taking the ball away. We got to outplay their defense, and that's the bottom line. And to see the plays that Phillip made on the ball was tremendous. I'm trying to think of who else made some plays. Of the 5 takeaways.
Duran had a pick.
Yeah, Duran.
Andy Jennings forced 2 fumbles.
Yeah. We had guys step up and make plays, and good teams find ways to win. If there may be a game where we have to beat somebody, 77-76 because we're not playing good defense. I have confidence in our guys. We'll find ways to win.
And just the way the offense was playing overall, did you like that? I mean, obviously, Carr sets a bunch of records tonight.
Yeah, I thought Coach Schramm and our offense staff had a great plan. That's a very difficult defense to prepare for. They do a lot of voodoo. Coach Long for years has driven people nuts, and so they had a lot of late nights this week trying to put a plan together. I thought that, if you take out the turnovers, our offense did an outstanding job. I think, what did we punt twice today? Anytime you get a chance to do that and move, as many yards as we did, we caught the ball obviously much better than we did a week ago, and I thought we made strides, from a week ago.
Is that where the biggest difference was as far as the offensive production from a week ago to tonight?
Well, I mean, clearly catching the ball helps. I just thought we were in a rhythm, much better rhythm than we were a week ago. I think anytime you play at home, you're much more in a comfort zone than playing on the road. Having said that, we've got to go on the road this week and learn to win on the road, and we've got a tall task to go on the road and try to go 2-0 in this league, and hopefully this momentum will help us through that.
With having Rashad back, how did his presence help you guys attack things differently? Well,
I think we still run our base offense, but there's one more electric player that they've got to be concerned about, and that's the beauty of the spread offense. You spread people sideline to sideline with a bunch of playmakers. I mean, who are you going to double? You can't double all 5 of them. And I thought that Coach Schramm did a great job calling the game, and I thought Derek did a great job for the most part, getting us in the right play and making the right reads.
14-0 to start off.
what was going on in my mind?
Yeah, at that point.
My mind was, let's find a way to rally these guys. Let's find a way to challenge them, challenge their resolve, and get them to respond. And I was very, very pleased by the way they did. We didn't have anybody hanging their head. We didn't have anybody with a look in their eye like, oh no, we're going to lose this thing. It was, hey, I messed up. I'm going to go find a way to make this thing up for them. And like I said, I was really happy with the way our guys responded.
Were you happy with the fans that showed up today? I think that's the loudest that I've heard the Red Wave in quite some time.
Well, I'll tell you, I was really happy. As I looked up, I mean, it looked pretty close to full. And I guess at the end it wasn't quite as exciting, you know, so some people left early. But in the middle of that game, it was really rocking. And that was, I mean, big for momentum for our guys. You know, when you're down and it's quiet and then it starts, you know, getting jacked up because our guys are making plays, that's a big momentum pump for our guys.
As far as Charles Washington, how big do you think that was a momentum, I guess, boost for your team at that point?
When Charles?
Charles Washington was a kick, yeah, the return for a touchdown.
The 2 point.
Yeah, the
excuse
2
me.
point.
That was big. You know, you're on your heels a little bit when someone scores. We challenged our PAT field goal block unit this week. We had not been doing a very good job in practice or the games. And Coach Peterson's in charge of that unit, and I thought they gave great push. We got the block, and then for him to score and get the 2 points, you know, it really flips the momentum a little bit. You go from it being, you know, 7 point to just a 5 point, you know, scoring difference on the play.
You challenged Phillip a few weeks ago. You said, and he's had 5 interceptions since then. Unless somebody had a bunch somewhere, that actually leads the country. What differences have you seen in his game since you did that?
Well, I think he's a guy that really understands football. He's got a lot of natural ability. Coach McDonald will tell you that he's very, very coachable because Tim's coaching him up and a lot of ball drills to do those things. But he just has a great feel for the game. It can break and understand, you know, angles, and has tremendous ball skills. And you know, if he can continue to take the ball away, I like our chances.
So, Coach, what does it mean to get a conference win right off the bat, now that you're 1-0 in the conference?
Well, it's what we talked about all year long. Our #1 goal is to win this conference. And if you want to win this conference, you better hold serve at home. Winning on the road's tough. We knew San Diego State's, you know, very talented team, very well coached, and we knew we had to get this win. And I was really happy with the resolve our guys showed to get this win.